Okay, so what can you do in Amsterdam for 6 hours? That's what we're gonna find out in this video. I'm on my way to Ghana, and I had to spend a 9-hour layover here in Amsterdam. But instead of spending 9 hours sitting at the airport doing nothing, I'm gonna spend that 9 hours exploring the city of Amsterdam. So I am not gonna spend the whole 9 hours because my flight leaves in 9 hours, but I want to spend at least 6 to 7 hours in the city to see what I can see, what I can do within that short period. So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna take the train into Amsterdam Central and take a look and see what I can do for this 6 hours to speed up the time instead of waiting sitting around in the airport. So come along with me on this journey. Let's go take the train and see what we can do in Amsterdam within 6 hours. Alright, so I just stepped out of Amsterdam Central Station, checking out the town. As you can see, beautiful architecture all around. Now I'm going out to go see if I can find the museum and then check out the town a little bit. It's already 7 a.m. here, local Amsterdam time, and my flight is at 3 p.m. So I'm aiming to be at the airport for let's say 1. So yeah, I still have a little bit of time. Okay, so one of the popular places to see here in Amsterdam is the Anne Frank house. So I'm heading there right now, and this way leads right there. So I'm gonna walk up a little bit and turn right, and I should be at Anne Frank's house. And also I'm just gonna find a place to have breakfast. Yeah, right. So these canals are one of the beautiful things about Amsterdam, and it runs all around through the city. There's so many different ones all around. So yeah, checking out some of these canals, see how they are. Very beautiful. Apparently you can take these boat rides all throughout the canals and go from place to place just by going through these canals. So I think one of the challenges I'm having is that not having access to Wi-Fi, not being able to use my Google Maps and stuff because, I don't have access to Wi-Fi. So a working SIM card here, it's making it a little bit more difficult to move around because I can't really just Google the places I want to go and just go. I'm having more to rely on stopping every few minutes and asking the locals for directions to where I want to go. But yeah, I'm trying to head over to Anne Frank's house, and I've been told to go this way, and hopefully we can find it soon. So yeah, if you are coming in, I think it will be better if you maybe have a map, hard copy of a map so you can figure out your way around. I think these days we are used to using our phones for maps, that we don't carry maps, and maybe a challenge sometimes, especially if you're going to a place that you've never been before or trying to find places that you are not familiar with. It will be good to have a map so you can easily navigate your way. So yeah, if you're planning to do something like this, I think having a physical or a hard copy of a map may be very beneficial to you. So something to consider. Yep, so I finally made it to Anne Frank's house. This is the famous Anne Frank's house with a lot of history behind it for the people of Amsterdam. The Problem is that I came in too early. Like I said, it's still 8 a.m. right here, and they're not yet open for business. So I really can get in and show you guys in the inside of it and maybe ask some questions because it's closed. But it's still okay because I was able to at least make it this far to be able to see the place. So hopefully next time when I'm in town, I'll be able to go in and show you guys what Anne Frank's house is all about, and maybe talk to some of the tour guides in there as well. So for now, I'm gonna go find a place to have breakfast and then maybe go on the Canal Tour. So it's still about 8:30 a.m. and I haven't been able to get on the canal cruise yet, just because they still aren't open. So it looks like everything here opens quite a little bit late. Still haven't been able to find a decent place for breakfast as yet as well. So still going around trying to find it, but I'm right back around the area of the Amsterdam Central Station, just trying to see if I can get on one of these canal tours, but so far no luck since they all seem to be closed. So hopefully maybe in another 30 minutes or so they open up, but if they don't, then at least we need to try. So call me crazy, but this is the biggest collection of bicycles in one spot that I have ever seen. I believe this is like maybe a bicycle parking lot or something of that sort. But yeah, you guys are going to see this. Okay, so I just found out that the tour starts at 10 a.m. It's already 9 a.m. It's almost 10 a.m. So I don't know if I'll hang around for that, because I would really leave maybe around 11 o'clock to head back for the airport and get there for 12. But the tour is going to take about an hour, so I'm not sure if it'll be cutting too close, so I might not do it. But yeah, that's one thing you can do if you're here and you have the time. You can go on the canal tour. It's an hour canal tour, and I think it's 10 euros, which turns out to be about $15 Canadians. By the way, the ticket also for the train right down here, in and out from Schiphol Airport to Amsterdam Central Station and then back to Schiphol Airport, it's also about 10 euros, which is about another 15 Canadian dollars thereabout. So not too bad for the price. The train ride is about 15 minutes to get to Amsterdam Central. So something you can do if you are out here. Really good to, you know, go through it and enjoy the fun if you can. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of things you can do with that little bit of time that you have here in transit if you are able to get out of the airport and spend some time. I'm pretty excited for being able to get out, because even though COVID restrictions have eased and you're allowed to, you know, take off the mask in certain places, it does not include the airport, and it also does not include the flight. So while you're in flight and whilst you're at the airport, you're required to still wear your mask at all times. And so having the ability to be able to step out of the airport, take off the mask and get some fresh air was really helpful for me. So yeah. So I'm back at the train station. I'm just about to take the train back to the airport. It's about 11:30, thereabout. I'm giving myself enough time so that I can get to the airport in time and not miss my flight. I could spend maybe another hour around, but I don't want to really cut it too close. So I'm gonna head out right now to the airport and check in or go through the securities. I give myself enough time to, you know, get my transit flight to Accra. So that's it for my short stay in Amsterdam. These are the few things that you can do. You can check out the canals, you can go for the tours on the canals, you can go to Anne Frank's house, you can go to the museum. and they are all within walking distance of each other, so you can really have fun if you have the time to spend a few hours right here in Amsterdam. Do it, but always make sure that you plan things ahead, right? And give yourself enough time to get back to the airport so you don't miss your flight. All right, I will see you in the next video.